Like so many other industries, the housing market has not been spared the impact of the coronavirus. In this episode of The Ripple, though, we're going to show you that depends on where you live. Take the Northeast. The state of Massachusetts has reported nearly 2,000 people that have tested positive for COVID-19. That led to the emergency order requiring all non-essential businesses to close. But for real estate agents like Israel Barros, she's never really been in the office that much to begin with. She's out and about, meeting new clients and showing new properties. At least she was. These days, she says business isn't quite the same.
No new clients, which is interesting and kind of normal, I guess. And so I think no new clients, but also no one's been really reaching out. I've been doing a lot of the outreach, so even my buyers have been very quiet.
Barros says she's become a lot more of a go-getter because acquiring new clients isn't her only concern. She says even some of her current clients are a lot more reluctant to purchase a home.
A few buyers have said to me, that fund that they have for the house is kind of now their rainy day fund because they don't know what's going to happen with work. They want to continue to pay rent and pay their bills and of course, have groceries and just the basic necessities. And so none of my buyers right now have been laid off or lost their jobs. So they continue to have paychecks, but they definitely want to make sure that reserve money that they had for a house is also being saved for, in case this pandemic, goes on for months and months.
And those concerns are also shared in other states hardest hit by COVID-19. In fact, a CNBC report found that at one point in March, purchase applications plummeted 35% in New York, 23% in California, and 17% in Washington. The report also found that mortgage applications hit their lowest level since August of last year. But for other states, some realtors say for the most part it's been business as usual, like Charles Edwards, a realtor in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. He says while the COVID-19 outbreaks caused a bit of a disruption, his phone's still ringing.
I've seen a difference in the market, but with that being said, you have the influx of people who are able to shop because they have time on their hands. They're at home.
So far in North Texas, the state's reported more than 500 confirmed cases of COVID-19. And Edwards says while he's kept busy, if those cases continue to climb, he's going to expect a shift in the Texas market.
When people are buying a piece of real estate, at some point they need to walk into that house. So I don't know if we're far enough into the shelter in place and no movement to see if it's going to affect our market.
So while business has not exactly slowed down yet for Edwards, one thing he and Barros did both agree on is that beyond the financial concerns, exposure to COVID-19 has buyers and sellers equally concerned.
Clients like to go inside the house. They like to touch things, open cabinets.
I've seen some people, again, decline showings because they're uncertain about the virus.
Adding to their points, in data provided by the National Association of Realtors to the New York Times, the group found in March at least 16% of sellers delisted their homes because of the pandemic. Barros and Edwards also acknowledged the closure of government offices has complicated the buying process. But title and lending companies are trying to do a better job at using digital resources to streamline the whole thing. So to wrap all of this up, yes, some buyers are more reluctant to purchase a home due to the uncertainty of the economy, their jobs, and exposure to the virus in the hardest hit areas. But there are still other markets that are trying to make the adjustments to meet the demands of buyers and sellers, at least for now. If you're one of those people, just remember to be safe and use all the necessary precautions like washing your hands in your dealings trying to buy or sell a home.